Assalamualaikum and hi. In this video, we are going to talk about exploring the potential medical of Ganoderma lucidum as immune boosting. Our group members consist of me, Asma Salsabila, Siti Karanisa, Siti Aisyah and Siti Nur Umairah. So, a little background of the mushroom. Ganoderma lucidum is a mushroom or fungi species that has been used for a long time in Asian countries such as in China and Japan for its use in promoting health and longevity. It grows in Asian continent and belongs to Ganodermataceae family. In China, they call G. lucidum as Linzi, whereas in Japan, the Ganodermataceae family is called Reishi or Manetake. Manetake means 10,000-year-old mushroom. This mushroom has been historically viewed as a magic herb by Chinese, even the name Linzi represents a combination of spiritual power and the essence of immortality. This means that it has a high potential in medical use. That is why many researchers are made to evaluate the beneficial components that have effect in human physiology. There are also evidence about this mushroom's potential to treat viral diseases such as dengue, enterovirus 71, and COVID-19. Also, the research is to discover the potent components in the pharmacology and cosmetic industries. And for your information, in this video, we are going to talk specifically about Ganoderma lucidum, which is red in color. We are going to talk about their appearance, habitat, significance, and application in commercials.
Next, I will continue with the characteristic of the Ganoderma lucidum based on their morphological, habitat, nutrition, and reproduction. Firstly, for morphology, it is divided into 5 parts, which are the basidial cup, the filius, the stap, the spores, and the mycelium. As for the basidial cup, it is also known as fruit body, in which they differ in terms of their shape and size. The fruit body is typically kidney-shaped, to fan-shaped, and can vary in size, sometimes reaching up to 30 cm in diameter. Next, the cap color also varies from reddish brown to dark brown, often with a shiny, varnished appearance due to a dense layer of spores, while the texture of the cap has a smooth surface and glossy when mature. The merging is often lighter in color and can be white or yellowish. Next, as for the cap structure is tough and woody. It is usually circular with a diameter ranging from 3 to 30 cm, while the upper surface is lacquered, giving it a shiny appearance. The color can be zonate with shades of gray, red, brown, and yellow. As for the stem position is usually lateral but can sometimes be central. The color is similar to the cap, often dark brown, and the structure of the stem is cylindrical and woody, with a length that can vary from a few centimeters to several. Moving on to the next characteristic. The spore's shape and size is ellipsoid to ovoid in shape, with dimensions typically ranging from 9 to 12 micrometers and length in 6 to 8 micrometers in width. Besides that, spores are brownish in color and have a double-walled structure with the fine spines on the outer surface. Lastly, color of the mycelium is white and cottony, which can later turn yellowish as it ages, while the growth of mycelium increases extensively through the substrate, decomposing wood and other organic matter. The next characteristic is the habitat of Ganoderma lucidum, which is in specific environmental conditions. Firstly, Ganoderma lucidum prefers warm, humid climates. It is commonly found in regions with temperature ranging from 25 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius. Other than that, high humidity levels are essential for its growth. It thrives in areas with consistent moisture. Secondly, the geographical distribution of Ganoderma lucidum is found in tropical and subtropical rainforests, commonly in East Asia, particularly in China, Japan, and Korea. It is also found in parts of North America, South America, Europe, and Australia, particularly in areas with suitable climatic conditions. Thirdly, Ganoderma lucidum primarily grows on decaying hardwood trees, such as oak, maple, and beech. It can also be found on stumps and fallen logs. While it prefers hardwood, it can occasionally be found on softwood trees, although this is less common. Last but not least, there are 2 types of forest that become its habitat, which are deciduous forest and mixed forest. Deciduous forest provides an ideal environmental due to the abundance of decaying hardwood. However, Ganoderma lucidum can also grow in the mixed forest, where both hardwood and softwood trees are present.
Moving on to the nutrition component of Ganoderma lucidum, Just like most mushroom, it is 90% composed of water by weight. Another 10% consists of protein, fat, carbohydrate, fiber, vitamins, minerals, and some more. There is a study about non-volatile components of this species, which consists of ash, carbohydrate, crude fat, crude fiber, and crude protein. Also, G. lucidum has a wide variety of bioactive molecules such as terpenoids, steroids, phenols, nucleotides, and their derivatives. Their protein contains all the essential amino acids, especially lysine and leucine. It has low total fat content and high in polyunsaturated fatty acids relative to the total fatty acids, and this contributes to healthy mushrooms. Lastly, polysaccharides, peptidoglycans, and triterpenes are three major physiologically active components in G. lucidum, but the components are diverse in natural and commercial products.
Ganoderma lucidum, like other fungi, reproduce both sexually and asexually. Its reproduction involves complex processes resulting in the production of spores that facilitate the spread and continuation of the species. In asexual reproduction, it involves two mechanisms, which is spore production and fragmentation. In spore production, Ganoderma lucidum can produce asexual spores called conidia in certain conditions. These spores are produced on conidia spores, specialized structures that extend from the mycelium. The conidia then are dispersed into the environment where they can germinate and form new mycelium under favorable conditions. While for fragmentation, pieces of mycelium can break off and grow independently. This fragment can develop into new fungal colonies when they land on a suitable substrate. The mycelium, a network of fungal filaments which is high-grade, continues to grow and spread, colonizing new areas of the substrate. In sexual reproduction, firstly, formation of the karyotic mycelium happen. Ganoderma lucidum has different mating types, which are genetically compatible strains that can mate. Each mycelium is typically haploid, containing a single set of chromosomes. When two compatible haploid mycelia mate, their hyphae undergo plasmogamy, which is the fusion of their cytoplasm. This fusion does not immediately lead to the fusion of the nuclei. After plasmogamy, the resulting mycelium is dikaryotic, meaning it contains two genetically distinct nuclei in each cell, one from each parent mycelium. This dikaryotic mycelium is more robust and can grow extensively under favorable environmental conditions. The dikaryotic mycelium forms a fruiting body called basidiocarp. This is a visible mushroom part of Ganoderma lucidum. The basidiocarp develops over time with the underside of the cap containing numerous small pores. Thirdly, inside the pores of the basidiocarp, specialized cells called basidia form on the hymenium. Within each basidium, the two nuclei undergo karyogamy, the fusion of the nuclei, resulting in a diploid nucleus containing two sets of chromosomes. Next, the diploid nucleus in each basidium undergoes meiosis, a process that reduces the chromosome number by half, resulting in 4 haploid nuclei. These haploid nuclei are then incorporated in 2 basidiospores. Each basidium typically produces 4 basidiospores. The mature basidiospores then are forcibly ejected from the basidia and released into the air. The spores can be dispersed by wind, water, and animals, allowing them to travel to new locations. Lastly, the germination happens. When basidiospores land on a suitable substrate, such as decaying wood, they germinate under favorable environmental conditions. The germinating spores produce haploid hyphae, which grow and form a new haploid mycelium. If this new mycelium encounters a compatible mating type, the sexual reproduction cycle can begin.
Significant for Ganoderma modulation in medical research. The first one is in immune system modulation. Ganoderma lucidum helpful in the fight against infection and even cancer because it can strengthen the immune system. These effects are thought to be caused by two of Ganoderma lucidum main constituents, which are polysaccharide and tryptophan. Polysaccharide are complex carbohydrates with immune-boosting qualities. Tryptophanoids are anti-inflammatory, antiviral, and antibacterial qualities that have been demonstrated by lowering inflammation and preventing infections. The second one is anti-cancer properties. Ganoderma lucidum has ability to stop cancer cells from spreading, causes apoptosis or program cell death and stop them from spreading. Research has investigates its application in several cancer types such as lung, prostate, and breast cancer. According to studies, substance found in Ganoderma lucidium could stop different kinds of tumor from growing. This inhibition might result from stopping the growth of cancer cell and suppressing angiogenesis, the process of creating new blood vessels to supply the tumor. Next is cardiovascular health. Ganoderma lucidium preventing atherosclerosis, lowering blood pressure, and lowering cholesterol. Tryptophanate and polysaccharide, two substances found in Ganoderma lucidium, have antioxidant qualities. Reduce oxidative stress, which is related to emergence of cardiovascular illness. Ganoderma lucidium help raise HDL and decrease LDL. For the liver defense, Ganoderma lucidium can protect the liver from harm from toxin, alcohol, and other dangerous substances. Antioxidants found in Ganoderma lucidium aid in the fight against oxidative stress, which can harm liver cells. Ganoderma lucidium may be able to prevent liver disease like hepatitis by reducing inflammation in the liver. It may strengthen the immune system, which is important for protecting the liver from infection and promoting general liver health. Anti-diabetic effect. Ganoderma lucidium can enhance insulin sensitivity and help control blood sugar level. Not just that, blood glucose level may be lowered by Ganoderma lucidium. They may enhance insulin sensitivity and boost cell absorption of glucose. Lastly, antimicrobial properties. Antimicrobial activity against bacteria, virus, and fungi has been proven by Ganoderma lucidium. They show effectiveness against various gram-positives such as Staphylococcus aureus and Bacillus subtilis, gram-negatives such as Escherichia coli and Pseudomonas aeruginosa. Antifungal activity of Ganoderma lucidium is demonstrated against pathogens such as Candida albicans. This is important because Candida infection can cause issues, particularly in people with weakened immune system. They show antiviral properties, specifically against the influenza and herpes simplex virus, HSV.
These are some of the most commercialized products of Ganoderma lucidium. The first one is the capsule form, where it can be swallowed or chewed to be consumed. The second one is the powdered form, where the mushroom is dried, powdered, and marketed as a dietary supplement, and it is also can be added into food and beverages. Next, the liquid extract of Ganoderma lucidium can be added into water or any other liquid. Last but not least is the tea bag form. The mushroom is commercialized as a tea in a tea bags, which can be brewed similarly to the traditional tea. There are also many products on the market that contain compounds derived from the Ganoderma lucidium. However, it is important to note the efficiency of this product can be varied depending on its preparation.